artist. This is Dwayne.
Oh, it's one of the artists? What's your name?
Wayne.
Dwayne, just Dwayne. Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne Johnson.
Hanson. Sorry.
Wayne Hanson.
Yes.
All right. Good. I look for your work.
It's in the studio. I'm going to give you one of our beautiful booklets.
Okay.
Welcome to a Black Art Fair. We are showcasing works from the artists across Toronto as well as outside of Toronto as well. We are featuring over 20 artists here. So it's activated our building and I'm excited for all of you to see.
Who are you?
My name is Sneak. I'm the producer at Nia Center.
Okay. And so your role in this show event is?
This whole event?
Yeah.
So essentially, I help to manage and plan this event itself. But again, one of our missions at Nia Center is essentially to produce and showcase work from across the African diaspora. One of the main themes for this Black Art Fair, it's our second edition. So we had it pre-COVID and now we're bringing it back in honor of our 1-year anniversary. But again, that main theme is Black artistic expression.
And you're saying, is it new, emerging, young, or just generally artists of all kinds?
Artists of all
Any
kinds
stage.
itself. All stage, from emerging artists you'll find here all the way up to the professional level.
Excellent. All right. Thank you. So I'll just wander around.
Yeah, so we have work starting in the lobby. So
Yeah.
This is where your art fair experience starts.
Right.
We have 4 pieces here, and then the main art fair I saw you
Right.
upstairs.
Okay, great. Good. And that's the way for me to see the whole space too.
To see the whole
Right.
space.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
On the table. It's in our order. Yes. Give me one of these.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Your staff is already taking very good care of me.
Of course. They know when they're in the presence of a celebrity.
Is that what you call me?
That's there.
And what's the look today? What is going on? All these asymmetric cuts all over
Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
and covered hair.
You know, I realize that covering my head is part of my aesthetic. And I will probably take this off at some point, but right now, I just love being snatched by my hair.
I love it. I love it.
You look fabulous as well.
Well, you know, color. I feel because I know black can be worked too.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I know.
colors, you know,
It's a natural way to uplift us all.
especially when it's cool. When it's cool like tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, a
I'm
little
gonna-
wool.
Yes. Warm. I'm gonna find my buddy traveling with. Yeah, I'll see you. Hi, how are you? Good, good. There's a party going on right here. Kemba.
As it all gets captured, right? And that stuff will be on Instagram so quick.
Yeah. Okay, well, I have to know what's your Instagram? What's your name if I'm gonna be on it? I have to know how
I'm Douglas, but my Instagram is Cloglo, CLOGLO.
Okay.
But more likely it'll be on YouTube first, on Vizria.
Okay. Know that.
Yeah, the Vizria. Oh, look at your
Nice
glasses.
to meet you, Douglas.
What's your name?
My name is Margaret.
Are you one of the artists here?
I am not. I wish I was. No. I am the fundraising manager at NIA.
Fantastic.
I work.
Nice to meet you. And is this our caterer today?
This is Chef Femi from the
Huh?
Yeah.
You're the caterer of the charcuterie board. How do you pronounce it?
Shukuri.
Charcuterie?
Yeah, you said it right.
Charcuterie?
Yeah.
I'm always saying charcuterie board, but it's charcuterie? A little faster, right?
Yeah, just a little.
Is it French?
Yeah, but yeah, it is.
Okay, what's your name?
Femi.
And are you on Instagram? You have an Instagram?
Yeah, the model chef.
The Model Chef.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you. What's your name, sir?
Douglas.
Douglas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you talk to me about the fish? What is it? Is it?
They're called conservers. Just a fancy way of saying sardines.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're in a spicy oil.
That's what I appreciate. I appreciate you breaking it down for me.
It's like fish eggs? Is that like caviar?
Oh, no. It's a sardine.
Oh, okay.
Conservers.
I love it.
So let me ask, now I'm being nosy. In what spaces do they say conservers?
Just like usually in fine dining
I see.
and a high level restaurant.
And where does the term come from?
That I'm not too sure of, but like,
It's a rabbit hole for me tonight.
Absolutely.
To go down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. Thanks.
so usually like people that eat caviar usually eat conservers.
They're called what?
Conservers.
How do you spell it? Like conservers?
Yeah.
Literally?
Yeah.
And why do they call it that?
That's what we were just talking about. I have to
Yeah.
research that.
Like, why do they call it that?
I'll find out and I'll let you know.
Okay.
It's probably just an eloquent way of saying sardines.
So not really, or a way of saying it's not really caviar.
Emmy, what's this?
Fig jam.
Where is it? Where's the fish? Oh, right here. Oh, this. Oh, I see. This is sardine.
That's what I said.
Yeah. And they call it conserver? Conserver?
It's conservers.
Yes.
That's confusing to me. I just see sardines. I thought it was fish eggs, like like how caviar. Yeah. So I heard that and I thought, oh. So then I go and I say, oh no, it's literally sardines. Because what I thought this was a fish eggs.
No, that's big jam.
But that's what I heard you guys talk about. I thought, and then when I went, oh yeah, man, sardines.
Well, there you go.
With some butter, some cream cheese. Sorry.
I'll get you a ton. Sorry.
Right?
Nice. That's great.
How you doing, brother?
How are you? Are you one of the artists?
No, I'm just
Volunteering?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So where are you sending me? Where am I supposed to go?
You want to see the art?
Oh, yeah, so there's some in here?
Yeah.
Okay. So just keep opening each door and going in?
Yeah, you go in and then there's a bunch of stuff. There's more artwork upstairs.
Yeah.
And then the coach shack over there.
Oh, that's Coach Chef. So we go in here and the art's inside there. Okay, cool. Thank you. Ooh, it's a whole thing. Oh, it's like a gallery.
You have to be here tonight.
Of course. And I know you put this together.
With Alika, yeah.
So tell me about it.
Oh man, I mean, I'll tell you how I got involved. I got involved because I went to an art auction with Vibe Arts in maybe like 2017, and I witnessed $130,000 worth of art being sold in 30 minutes, and there wasn't one black artist there. And so I had a mentor of mine who was also in the space, and he tapped me on the shoulder and he's like, "You work in the visual art space. You need to find a way to make something like this happen," pretty much. And I just kind of been, whenever I'm in my spaces through my own work, I just throw the idea out here and there, and Alika picked it up and said, we're doing something similar, and we just, 5 years later built it out. So
Beautiful.
yeah, it's
Beautiful.
really just you put the intention out there and then the rest comes. So
Okay.
yeah.
And tell the people who you are.
Oh man, so my name is Anthony Gibber Hewitt. I'm gonna say the whole name, but you can call me Tony Tones. I'm a photographer, collage artist, curator, community leader.
And who shows your work as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent
That's
work.
first and foremost, but it's also important to give other folks opportunities too, and that's why I'm happy to be here.
Beautiful. How's your brother doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. wonderful.
Because I still remember that wonderful exchange between you and him.
Yes, he's good, and I'm still in touch with him, still mentoring him too. So
Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful.
I'm glad you remember that.
Always. A sweet moment between the two of you.
Thank
know.
you.
And he was so proud to be in a space with you. Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
You can see the video on my YouTube channel.
Yes,
of
you
them,
can, yes.
of them dialoguing. Yeah.
We were there that day actually.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
VIS space
VIS?
VIS space RIA.
Years ago again.
RIE?
RIA.
Visria.
Yeah, the best way to think of it is my parents' name Clovis, Gloria. So I either have Cloglo for my Instagram, CLOGLO, or Visria.
It's you.
That's me, c'est moi.
Nice.
Come, I'll show you quickly.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. Are you on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, I
Yes.
am. Cloglo.
Oh,
Good to see you.
I will go and look for that.
Yeah.
I was there that day.
Oh, yeah?
I wasn't part of that.
Yeah, all right.
CO,
CL
CL,
O
O,
G L O.
got you.
That's me. And what's your name?
Yanamina.
Spell that for me.
YANAMINAH.
And what is the heritage?
Sierra Leone.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Are you an artist as well?
Curator.
Okay, where do you curate? What do you curate? Where?
Shows, events, multidisciplinary exhibits. Yeah, spaces. Yeah, like this.
Beautiful. Do you have
Yeah.
anything coming up that we should look out for or that you've
Yes.
worked on?
Oh yeah, the camera.
Yeah,
I'm looking.
man,
You're
yeah,
right.
so you can promote.
But yeah, I have 2 exhibits coming up. Both are in Ottawa. One in December with Debaser, and it's called Peak, December 14th. And then another one in January at the Carleton University Art Gallery. The name is TBD, but the show is January 25th.
Excellent. Great. See? People will know about
And
it.
he's one of the artists that are going to be in it.
Oh, he's there. Okay, what's his name?
Kana.
Ah, and you're based in Ottawa?
Here, Ottawa, Montreal.
Oh, beautiful. It's almost Tri-City.
Tri-City, yeah.
I love that. I love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, well, I'll eventually meet him. I'll move around. Good to meet you.
you.
That's good. And these prices are very accessible. Wow. I was just in Cave Valley.
We're just in Cape Valley.
I was just in Cave Valley. Yeah. Just drove through Cave Valley the other day. Yeah, St. Anne, because my family is from Battersea, St. Anne, on the border of Lorimer's Trelawney, so like between. Yeah, but I drive through that area from Ochi up through. Yeah, yeah.
9 miles and all those things.
Exactly. And when my grandmother, a place called Yankee.
Your grandmother?
Yeah, I grew up. Well, her had her children there. All my my father and all my
A lot of citrus.
aunts and uncles.
Oh, that's what my...
But we think of ourselves as Yam people. It's Yam country.
Yam?
Yeah. Yam sent me to school. Yam and banana.
Yam and banana.
Yeah.
My grandparents had a farm.
Yeah? Where? In K Valley as well? Is that where your
Valley.
family is based?
Not now, like many years ago.
Yeah.
They all moved away and they died. And grandparents died. My parents moved away.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Because my grandfather's family is actually from St. Elizabeth. And then my grandmother's was further down in St. Anne, and then they moved up to Battersea. Right? Yeah. So, it's interesting. Have you always been an artist? Since a
yes,
young
I
man?
think so. yeah.
You've always done, created.
Yeah, in Jamaica. I was doing when in my teens.
Right.
And in high school,
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Rossi's.
Rossi's.
Yeah.
My friend, good friend Angela went to Rossi's as well for a brief while. Yeah. Excellent. Wow, so you moved around because Rossi's is over in Hanover.
Yeah, and I went to school in Montego Bay as well.
Right. Excellent. All right. I love the work.
Yeah.
Love the work. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
This is really good. And this one is 3,000. I love your hair, which is why I have to come over to you.
Thank you. Where
What
is this
style
recording
would
going?
you? Oh, it's my YouTube channel, my
Okay.
Instagram
Hi,
channel.
everyone.
What's your name?
I'm Zarita.
Are you an artist as well?
I am an art worker. I do arts administration and consulting and management. So I work behind the scenes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, Sharon Zarita.
How do you spell it?
SharonZarita. And here at Nia Center, I'm a mentor as well.
Fantastic.
And everybody should come to just revive your black souls. It's a wonderful space.
Great. And your hair, tell me about the style.
Actually, Rihanna first. I saw Rihanna with this hair, but then I tried to have Afro-themed hair because I'm Kenyan, and there's very little that people know or see about Kenya. And so then hair is my first way of just showing who I am, accepting to own space, and without even speaking. So you'll always find me in an Afrocentric hairstyle. People try to touch it anyway, but it is my way of reclaiming our black joy and our black crowns.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Excellent. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Oh yeah, wait, that's your Instagram. So is it still
Yeah, my
Instagram as well?
Instagram is CLOGLO.
Yeah, Douglas.
Yeah, that's me, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Wonderful.
That's good.
Piece is $7.50. These are accessibly priced. Hey Dion, I was gonna come find you to say, oh right Dion, I should have told you I'm coming in here because you were eating and talking to
I know.
Kemba.
Yes. And then other people came and I was chatting with them.
Oh, see new people.
Yes, it
This
was.
is interesting. You know, it was funny. See, accessibly priced right now. Some of these, like 700, 1,000, as opposed to 3,000 or 30,000.
Yeah, there are a few higher priced ones too in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that catches your eye? Are you in the market for anything?
No, I haven't bought one.
Would you consider anything if it's something grabs you? Yeah, like this 1,200.
My consumption needs to be consumed and gone,
Oh, you mean like just take it in with your eyes? And
not accumulated.
Yeah, but but you're the kind of gal, if you see something, which you've done before. I've been with you when you have.
I know, but less accumulation.
Is that you? And this is you? Okay, I'm gonna come to you, but I want to hear. No. But I thought you were gonna tell him about the work.
Oh, man,
so
I
I
am.
just eavesdrop and. What's your name?
Cam from Ordine.
Okay. And this is your work. And what would you say about your work?
My work is a celebration of kids, culture, my culture, particularly because I'm from Nigeria. And it's also a celebration of Afro-Surrealism, which is a combination of African culture and Surrealism. So in my work, there's a lot of colors, there's a lot of figures, which is kids, which is what I prioritize on when I'm talking about my paintings, when I feature them in my paintings. I want people to see the importance and the significance of children, because that's something that's quite overlooked, I would say, in our time. I've had conversations with people, and every day it kind of seems like a lot of people are neglecting that topic. So I try to show that in my work. I try to portray that, try to portray the strength of kids, the resilience, the joy, the inspiration. And that's basically what you can find.
Excellent. And have you always been an artist? Created things, or did something inspire you to start?
I've always been an artist. Wasn't really a painter until I came to Canada, and I studied, learned about the foundations of color, and that just kind of ignited my passion to become a painter. But I've always been an artist, always.
Excellent. And tell me about this. Look, this fit. That's what I came right over here because I looked and said, "Oh, what is happening here?"
The fit, super proud of it. Super proud that you asked me. This was made by my brother. He's a tailor, and his IG is Barukani Taylor at _ENT. He made the entire fit down to the pants and
It's great.
the shirt, and black and white.
Yeah.
Feeling really
Yeah,
monochromatic
like
for the night.
play the houndstooth pattern. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Excellent. And what's your Instagram?
Instagram is look_it's Cam. You can always find me at right
And look, is it
there.
L-O-O-K or
Yeah,
L-U-K?
LOOK_ITS KAM.
Excellent. Thank you for talking to me, man.
Thanks so
Good luck.
much. Appreciate it.
Beautiful work.
I think I would like to.
Hey.
Put it back up.
But this is not your work. Your work is somewhere else in the room, right?
No, not this
Not
year.
today. Oh yeah, because I know you're showing in Ottawa soon.
Yes.
Yeah, because the curator talked to me and pointed you out, but your back was turned. You didn't see that we were pointing to you. What's your name?
My name is Kana.
Kana, right? She said that. And what kind of painting do you do?
I
Work do you do?
I do a lot of visual art, abstract visual art, inspired by my Igbo Nigerian heritage. I try to blend that, elements of that, into contemporary culture, and also just to express my feelings on how I navigate life day to day. So,
Excellent. What's your IG, Instagram?
my Instagram is King Kana, KINGKXNNA.
At.
At, yes.
Her.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
Douglas.
Douglas?
Douglas, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably follow you and then you'll see me pop up.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
You're not an artist.
I am.
You are? Where's your work?
Photographer, but
Let me see your work. This is you? Tell me about your work.
I've been photographing this since I was like 10 years old, roughly. But basically, professionally, it was like for maybe 5 years. And I got interested in photography through my photography class in Toronto, actually. And I started out with film. That's why most of the photos on there are all medium format cameras. And then I got into digital work, but a lot of it is just me expressing my emotions at the time, and a lot of the photos are reflecting that. Some that are nostalgic and like contemplating my past and how do I move forward. Some just states of just pensiveness and just going through the motions. Most of my works are just trying to express that through the models that are in the photos. Yeah.
Excellent. So what's your name?
Lennox Roach.
And what's your IG?
My IG is, so my main IG just for me is Ode to the Black Sheep, that's mine. But for my photography, it's Ambiguous Ambiguity.
Ambiguous Ambiguity.
Yes.
All one.
All one.
Perfect. And have you always been an artist? Have you always created?
Oh my god, yes. Since I was a child, for some reason I was just exploring everything. So I started out as like drawing fashion sketches for clothing. That didn't work out, and then I got into painting. That too wasn't really where I was expressing myself most. And it was only until I was able to save up enough money from my communion as a child to purchase a Sony CyberShot camera to just then lead me into photographing.
From your communion? So people gave you gifts and
So people gave me money. So people gave me money as some of the gifts, and I really wanted a camera for some reason. And then ever since then, I was like photographing. And I remember one of my favorite photos as a child that I first photographed was of myself, and it was just me figuring out how the camera can focus and autofocus. And it was just me at my family's camping area, where I was just in the woods photographing myself holding branches, and it just like fixated on the autofocus on the actual branches. Then my face was just like blurred out, and I loved it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. What's your heritage? What's your background?
So my background, so I am half Portuguese and half Bayesian. So Barbados is my background, Caribbean. And I've actually grown up with both sides, thankfully, from my grandma teaching me from the ways in Barbados whenever I would visit, or also my Portuguese family also uplifting me as well. And it's just a balance of seeing different cultures, and thankfully both sides are really big and rich too. So like there's so many people that I could bump into in the city here, or even internationally in their cities as well, where I can meet them as well.
Okay, excellent. And your work is behind me, right? So I gotta go find
just
it.
right behind these people.
Oh, they're all blocking your work, blocking your glory.
Honestly, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Well, that means it's popular, right? They're all in there trying to get some of yours.
It's a comfortable space to be be around, so I guess I'm thankful for that.
Excellent. Well, thanks for talking to me, man. All right, I'll go check it out.
So curation, yes, like the western, on the a little bit further west.
Oh, this is great.
Give me 1 second. I have to make one connection.
Excellent. This is really good. Oh, look, see, you know?
Yes,
That's where I'd go. That's where I'd be like, oh, okay. And the other thing I think, like for Christmas, even giving some people, like my nieces, one of these as a starter, right? Because sometimes you don't have to buy this for yourself. Like, it's gifts. Oh my God, this one's gone. This one's so good. That's okay. I just spoke to him.
Very nice.
That was like my first one.
So you started out not just coming in without doing any,
And then now it's like, you know, I just gotta feel like I gotta complete it now. Very interesting.
I
It's
know
like a
she
project
put it,
now.
She put it in your head, and
It's
there
like
it is. That's all it takes. Quick ask. one from 10 though.
10,000? Really?
Yep.
And then there's a few that I see that I kind of go, it's a bit. I mean, I like the work sometimes, but I'm like, Karen Carter always says that thing about when you're starting out, you know, you should just know that you're trying to build a client base. So it's good to start a little lower and then you build up, right? Oh, the hairpiece, the headpiece come off.
Yes.
But it's still fly and fresh.
Transition.
It even helped to keep it like snatched, right?
That's the goal, always.
Is the artist right here? You're the artist. Toba Coker. So Toba, tell me about you, man, and your work.
So I'm a Nigerian based in Etobicoke. I heard about this event that was going to showcase just culturally, like strong cultural works by Black artists, and I'm like, yeah, why not? So this work I have here is called Freedom, and it's just depicting like everything in life we have to fight for. We have to struggle. We have to thrive. We have to get everything we want. So me putting this here is showing you that the person in the picture has fought for his freedom, but you can also put yourself in that painting. You can put yourself in that throne looking at us, because we always want to be like, we always want to be free. We always want to have like no bad habits. We want to be perfect humans, but in reality, there's no perfect human being, you know, right? So that's why I just, as a Black man, born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, knowing about history and everything, I'm so connected to my cultures, and moving here I see how everything is so different, and our system was a little bit like, I'll say I was raised in a colonized system, and I didn't tend to appreciate my culture more till I came here. So freedom is just something that speaks that message.
So interesting for those of us from the diaspora, from the Caribbean, because the assumption we make is that when you're born and grew up in the continent, culture of the continent is solid and strong. So when you said that about still being a colonial place, there's a way in which it can still keep you distant, even when you're in the place where the history and the origins are. Because we at least feel like, well, you know, we were removed, so it's far away, but you're like right there with all the... But still.
The good parts, we still have the advantage of not facing racial discrimination, but like the system, the educational system, you're not allowed to wear your traditional attire anywhere in like a corporate setting, maybe to church, maybe to like a family function, even like speaking our languages and things like that. So coming over here, we realize when we speak to Westerners and they're like, you speak very good English, it's like, it shouldn't be a surprise to you, because I grew up my whole life speaking English and I was forced to do that. So, and you have it, English first language, French first language. But when you bring that back together, there's a culture behind all of that. And that's basically why we're all here, I would say. And I'm always glad to have that opportunity to kind of showcase my work among many other people as well.
Beautiful. And did you say what your tribe is?
Yoruba.
Yoruba. I know somebody else said Igbo.
I'm Yoruba.
That's why it was sitting in my head, and I thought, I don't think so. You're a Yoruba.
Yoruba,
okay.
yes.
All right. Beautiful. Nice to meet you. What's your IG?
It's Toba Coker Arts, and I also have TikTok, Toba Coker Arts. I post processes not long, but time lapse.
Oh, like how you do your work.
Of
like
how I
you
do
create.
all my works, yeah.
Beautiful.
So if people are interested in that, they can also watch those contents as well.
Excellent. Thanks for talking to me, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks.
I gotta go around here.
As a child, it was years ago. It was like actually, this was actually shot my first time. And I was surprised that it came out this well. And I was surprised because it was just me throughout the whole day of the shoot, because it was booked off for the whole day. It was just me walking around, just like photographing time, just and that's why I consider it a lovely shot, is because it was one out of like 200 that don't look the same at all. But like it just happened to happen, and ever since then, like I just couldn't stop looking at it. Like there's just something that evokes in there, the mood of like Ebony as well as the makeup artist hat in there, and like yeah, I a shot that I still can't believe I took, but I'm sorry that I took.
In a way, lucky shots.
Yeah, for sure.
Size you want. It's tree size.
See how this one I might have got. This is good. This is strong.
Finally get to have a good conversation because we were just talking in the group.
Can I get a photo of the two of you? Two men in hats?
Bro, how far now? I know you know.
Of course you know me. BC Oka.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
How you doing now?
Good, man. Good, good. I'm holding on to your work still. I still have your work.
Yeah.
In my house.
Oh,
yeah, I bought some of these pieces.
Long time.
His early showings in the city.
Already showing, eh?
Yeah, and I'm like, when I see them, I feel so like maybe I should give you guys something else. Because they're like, yeah, my kung fu has gotten stronger.
Yeah. Well, no, I just keep following you traveling.
Yeah.
Are you still creating?
Huh?
Are you still creating?
Of course not. That's my work. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I gotta get over there. Oh, Lord. All right.
Oh, shit.
Let me
Thank
talk to this
you.
brother.
Thank you.
And I'll come over. So tell me about you, man.
Tell me what you want to know first.
So tell me about your work. As an artist, how you describe yourself.
Okay.
First of all, what's your name?
My name is Troy Dell. Troy Dell.
Okay. What's the heritage of that, Troy Dell?
Jamaican. It's all made up. There's no meaning.
The artists do make it up. Yeah, as we go.
You know, I'll give my parents credit for that. They gave me a name I could trademark.
Nice.
So I'm a graphic designer. I do fine arts as well, and I'm an illustrator. So I would say that I kind of found a style that I could carry all three of those principles in. Graphic designing is shown in this because like there's a lot of graphic elements that's more like illustrative, and the painter style is a more interpretive side of it. In terms of like experimentation, like the mediums. You know, I do wash painting, I do brush aluminum, and I also do digital prints. So this is a digital print right now. This style, who I am as an artist, this artwork was really like a personal creative journey for me. I thought as an artist, like, you know, you needed to have a voice, a unique voice. You could paint the Mona Lisa, but then if there's like 20 Mona Lisas out there, like, there's no way you're gonna stand out. And I wanted a voice, not to say I want to be above everyone else, but people to remember me for a signature without actually putting your signature on it. So I started to experiment with different styles and mediums, and I kind of landed on this one. And the reason why I landed on it is because like it was like trial and error. I had like a show with my artist friends of like, tell me your interpretation of this. And they gave me their feedback. And it's like, oh, you need to do this, da da da. They ripped me to shreds basically. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. But then the importance was not to just make a style that's, you know, appreciated and respected, but also something that you can connect to and then you can grow. So ideally, this style, I built it not just for me personally, but for like me to have the appreciation of people to come into it. So my artwork continuously grow over time by taking in the appreciation from the viewers and the fans, basically. People, even if it's just like my mom or my friends, but like, you know, like small to large scale, people come in and this artwork, this art style is carrying with it on its back like everybody else's voice with it. So, you know, like that's kind of how I want to interpret my artwork. It's not just for me, it's for me, and it's for everyone to come in and take it in and making it their own as well. The technical aspect of it, I do it in Adobe Illustrator. Everything is digital. The application was like I can render it however I want to, but I wanted to create like a unique rendering that, well, you know, is a unique voice to myself. Illustrator is very hard to use, and I said, okay, I'm gonna take that challenge and I'm gonna create a style that, you know, people never seen before. And the best way I can explain it is like taking paper and stencil cutting every shape and layering it on top of it, because that's essentially what I do digitally.
Yeah.
And I might be crazy for it, but I like it. I have fun doing it, and you know, like it's very therapeutic for me. And the best part about it is that I can put it out there, and people can find therapy through it as well. So, you know, does that answer the question?
Beautiful. And have you always created?
I've always been drawing, yeah, as a
Okay,
kid. It's always
alright.
been a passion. It's always been a passion. It's always been like a very grounded foundation for me. I just wasn't sure, especially growing up in Jamaica, if it's going to be something that could be a career. So the part to make it the successful career was the challenge, fighting through it, like, you know, understanding that it's more than just doing art. It's
Right.
about knowing the lingos, knowing the industry, understanding that this is just 25% of the effort. And, you know, I would say, yeah, I crafted the styles. I sat down and I did the hours of practice and whatever, but I also learned a lot from other artists. Having conversation with other artists, I learned a lot from trial and error, make a lot of mistakes along the path, and, you know, I also learned a lot about the language and the industry, which is the most important part about it.
Excellent. Excellent. And your IG? How do we people reach you?
Troy Dell, TROY_DELL.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for talking to me, man. All right, beautiful work.
Thank you.
No, nothing?
And then you have to go upstairs, you know, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a whole other setup.
Did you go up there already?
I did.
What?
I know that. That's what you've been here for a minute.
Wow.
I think you've caught everything now, haven't you?
No, I haven't done
No?
some of them.
Okay.
This is BC Oka. You remember BC Oka? Were you with me when we bought some of his work? When his work was like, yeah, again, his work was 200, 150.
And now?
Let's see.
Not.
Even though this is sort of more interesting kind of stuff that he's doing now. Oh, right. Oh, ooh. Even though, you know, some people go up to about, I thought by now he'd be like 10 times that. Because I know people who...
Maybe between two.
Oh, wow, D. I thought this would be more, but this one's 900. That's not bad. Look at the detail of that. I have to say, for the size of it and the quality of it, that's pretty, very, very reasonable. Wow. Is this your work here? Oh, can you tell me about it?
I would love to tell you about it.
What's your name?
My name is Joanna, like the song.
Joanna.
Yeah, so this is Adolescence in Essence, 3 generations. So this is a daughter, a mother, and a grandmother, and they're in the shell of their new home. And it invites you to think about the space that they're occupying in their new home while it's being built.
Right.
And also how that reflects in their relationships in the home. And I took this in Uganda, that's where I'm from, just outside of Kampala. And then, yeah, that's Weathered Women.
Beautiful. And that piece up there as well?
This is Adolescence Lessons. This is Weathered Women. It talks about, African sisterhood understood in the forest and how that can be playful, a lot of movement, can feel very ethereal, and yeah, that was what I was going for.
Excellent. Have you always created?
Yes, yeah. I started really focusing on photography like 4 years ago. And so, yeah, I've just been trying to perfect my style, my technique, and tell more stories instead of just taking nice pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So these are like stories. These are my stories that I have to tell so far. Yeah.
And what's your IG? How do people reach you?
Joanna Bachaita, so JoannaBaKyaita. Yeah, it's tough, but you slow
Deal with
down.
it.
Slow down and then spell it out. Yeah.
All right.
And my website is joannabaki.com.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for talking to me.
All right. Thank you for filming me.
I love this. It's beautiful, yeah.
I really like
I love the black and white, yeah. It's great. Wow. Is BC Oka here yet? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? This is Komi Olaf. This work. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Hey. Hey, Komi Olaf. Yeah, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Yeah.
You gotta get him.
She's like, he needs to interview you.
Yes, you're the first interview him. So I just wanted, because I actually love his work. And yeah, you need to.
No, I've been following you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, follow him all around.
Yeah.
Have you gone upstairs yet?
Not yet, because they said talk to people, interview them, chat them, look at their work.
Okay.
It's a lot of work. It's very dense. I didn't expect so much work.
Really, eh?
Amazing.
And upstairs will also blow your mind.
Wow.
That was once I came out of the staircase, I was like flawed.
Wow. I may have to come back like tomorrow or something, or Sunday, and just see the rest of it. It's intense.
I like your outfit, man.
Color. I'm trying to.
Always color.
Yeah, tropical people. we adapt to this black and palette because we're in the which works too, but sometimes I like to play. So tell me about this stuff, this work.
About the which one? Which one do you want to hear?
Start wherever you'd like.
Okay, well.
First of all, who are you?
My name's Komi. Komi Olafmihan. I go by Komi Olaf.
Yeah.
And
how would you generally talk about the way you work? What would you say? You describe your work generally.
Generally, I'm a painter, so I work mostly with acrylic paint. Specifically, a lot of the work is geared towards Afrofuturism. There are other branches that I kind of dabble with, but Afrofuturism is where most of the work lives. And these two are along those same lines. So they're part of a series. There are a series of 5 of them, and we're just trying to expand on this whole idea of human interactions with machines. And with this particular one, it's about its effect on the environment, talking about climate change.
Do you want to go?
There's this one here.
Can you go closer to it, just so I can see you closer? Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Perfect. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
okay. So, the running theme throughout all the pieces is these. It's almost like the machines are, meshed with the head. You can think about it like the complexity of thought,
a lot of people have given me different things of what it means to them, but the whole idea was human interactions with machines was where it was. And then on the bottom you have this frozen lake. So she's sitting down on a frozen lake.
Right.
And there's like a forest and the farmlands in the background. And I think the juxtaposition of both of those in the same image is how I was trying to reference climate change. This other piece here, it's a little bit different, but it talks about the repatriation of looted artworks that live in foreign museums back home to where they came from.
Right.
So it's kind of imagining a future where that has happened.
Right.
And regular people have access to some of these artworks that are sitting in the basements of museums here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
So
I know
there's-
that movie Dahomey is about some of this
Dahomey.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
right.
Dahomey, like the Woman King. Is that
Yeah,
what,
there's a movie titled Dahomey that's about the whole idea of
really?
repatriating a lot of the artwork
Was
that
it
was
at TIFF?
stolen. I think it's there now, or was there
Okay.
for a while.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet, but
Yeah.
I saw the name and I do want to watch it. But it's about the repatriation
Yeah,
of
of the artworks. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen different things on YouTube over the years, little
Yeah.
docs, but this one's supposed to be a very comprehensive one about the whole experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the years, like I stumbled upon it in the whole idea of it in 2015. Like, because I've been in Canada a long time, so I've had access to be able to go to like the AGO, the ROM, you know, and you can see some Benin bronzes there.
Right.
You know, but in 2015 I was in Nigeria and I had a conversation with an artist there who brought my attention to the importance of some of these things coming back. You know, so that was what sparked the.
Have you always created?
Always created?
Have you always created? Since you've been.
Yeah, well, since I was young, I used to draw.
Right.
I used to draw. That was a kind of a thing. Both my parents are architects, so they used to draw. So growing up was that was okay. But
Right.
painting started later in life. I want to
Right.
say I was around maybe 21 when I started, and it was kind of a hook. Once I started painting, kind of.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. See, I never asked that before. I just always would encounter you,
Okay.
and I never ever asked you if this is something you've always done. Even you, I've talked to you too, and I've always wondered, have you always created?
Yes.
Always, right? And then you said your parents are architects, so that sort of particularly might have influenced or inspired because you're around drawing, as you said, right?
One of my earliest memories is asking my mom to draw like a walkie-talkie, you know, and seeing her do that, you know. I remember that. It's one of my favorite memories, you know. But we always used to draw cartoon characters. If we wanted a watch, we couldn't get a watch, we'd draw a watch, cut it out, and then use a
put it
paper
on-
clip. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So in university, that's when I started painting, and then it was like opening up a whole new world.
Excellent,
You know,
excellent.
A different form of expression, I guess.
And IG to reach you. How do people reach you?
Sorry?
Your IG, your
My IG,
Instagram.
Komi Olaf. So KOMIOLAF.
Excellent, excellent.
Respect.
Beautiful. Surrounded by another artist, Charmaine Lurch, who's not showing here today, but she supports and mentors and, you know.
He is a wonderful artist, and I followed him for many years and just really admire his inspiring work. The structure, you can see the architecture coming
Yes,
through.
yes,
from your
yeah.
family, the structure's there in the figures and in the in the landscape as well. So I could see that.
We're good. Thank you so much. Don't forget
Unposed are always the best. How are you feeling? Oh, hello. Can I introduce you? a young artist just starting out.
She's introducing us, eh? We met.
Oh, well then. My job is done. You see, I knew to do that.
I met him at Nathan Phillips Square the
Toronto
first
Art
time.
Fair
Yeah.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. And I've watched his work evolve.
Yeah.
And the piece, I think I saw that piece before, which
Yeah.
was at the GradX
Yes.
show,
yes,
right?
yes,
yeah,
yes,
which
yeah.
I went through. Yeah. So tell them your name again.
My name is Brandon Bagai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brendan has the best background story.
You didn't tell? I met his mom.
But do you know his whole story?
Well, I'm Persian and Jamaican. Yeah, that's
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
that
interesting.
alone is interesting.
Yeah, it's a unique mix for sure. Yeah.
And in your work, you see elements of it. The first time I saw your work, you described the different elements,
Yeah.
different sort of archetypes in the images. That's the
Yeah.
mix of. Yeah.
Not in this one. I think my older work was more direct. A lot of it was still lifes. So I would have like Persian sculptures or like Persian artifacts that I've had in my house since I was like a kid.
What about the geometry of, Persian art? There's a lot of geometry, sacred geometry and all of that.
Yeah, with like with the mosques and everything. Yeah, I haven't included any of that in my art, but I want to like make a body of work that is sort of inspired by Persian mythology and like Persian manuscripts, and like the stories that were told in those illustrations and things. So yeah. But right now it's kind of more I guess direct, and like things that I'm concerned with right now for my work.
To the Gardner Museum. They're doing a thing called Test Kitchen, and they have their collection. Of course, there's art from around the world, but I found it so inspiring that you might want to check it out. It's free for
Okay, cool.
youth.
I would love to check it out. It's absolutely, I'll check that out for sure. Yeah.
And tell them your Instagram again.
My Instagram is Brandon Bagai. So Brandon and then BAGHAEE.
Excellent. Beautiful.
I know everyone, so I don't need to be introducing
I support
you, but
young
anyways,
folks.
good to
Were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say I love your outfit.
Thank
and the hat is awesome. The hat's fire.
I'm playing with color, man. I'm playing with color. No, well, good to see you. I'm glad to keep seeing you showing up in places, man.
Yeah, of course.
Because your work is excellent.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So keep going.
Thank you. I will.
Good.
I'll see you around.
All right.
It needs to be by itself. It needs to feel.
I haven't even made upstairs yet because there's so much great, wonderful art and wonderful people to talk to.
I love this.
This is Brand. I just talked to him. I've been following him since he was a kid. I met him at Nathan Phillips Square, and I saw him. He was at OCA, OCAD, so he graduated the other year, GradX, and he has a great backstory because I think his father is Persian, his mom is Jamaican, so Iranian, and so some of his work, when you see the work, you can see the mix of it in it. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It makes me both sad. What happened?
It's big joy. Always sad. Yeah.
You gotta talk to me about your work, your new work. Gotta see it, man. But your mouth's full, so let me let you eat your food. Are you an artist too, brother?
make music, but my bro's an artist.
Your bro is around there. All right. Cool. Think that. I did look at this already. Yeah, I think I did love this too. Don't know if I would.
That's why I use Charles.
That's why I use
This
Charles. This is him. There you go. This is your art? This is his work. You know what's funny? I just saw my friend Juliette. It's at her house. I saw your work on her wall. Yeah, she's on her way here as well. So I was like,
that's what's up.
I said to her, I said, I never met you, I don't know who you are, but I've seen your work. It's great work. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Are you ready to tell us about it since we're a bunch of us are standing here?
Yeah, please do.
That way you can just kill a bunch of birds with one stone, one talk.
What do you want to know about it?
Well, who are you?
I'm the Flying Bushman. And
Did you say Flying Bushman?
That's what I call myself these days. I've been working in Nigeria and I just moved back here. I've been back here, 4 months now?
Right.
And like I was telling you, my Kung Fu has gotten strong. Because I've been out there, I've been just working constant.
Right.
And it's just been opening more and more doors, you know?
Right.
Creativity and
how would you say your work, how would you describe this work that you have?
I try to play around with surreal portraits in a way where it's like something basic, but in a way it just makes you uncomfortable in a good way, you know? It's like it makes you question. And so I play around with all these things that just shake you out of your comfort zone in a subtle way.
Right. It's almost Dali-esque in a way.
Huh?
I was saying, when did you make this before you moved back here, or since you've been back?
No, before I came back here.
Yeah.
Oh, so this was done in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you find when you're in Nigeria, there's a whole vibe that inspires you to create in a particular kind of way compared to being here?
It was commercial. So a lot of work I was doing was commercial. I was doing murals, I was doing set design and all this shit. So in my free time, it's stuff that I was doing. And because I was concentrating on other things, I create this before I do anything with it. It's already sold. So I never had a show. So this is even like my first time like displaying work.
Right.
Since, because every time before I do anything, it's already gone. So it's nice, you know, seeing it and next to other artists and shit.
Right. Excellent. And how can people reach you for IG or whatever?
The Flying Bushman.
The Flying Bushman. Brilliant. And I know people should know that you vlog a lot your travels. And your travel is not just basic, simple, pretty stuff. It's you getting down and dirty in whatever, with whomever you are, right?
Dirty.
You know, farming, cleaning, sailing. Amazing. Adventure travel, basically.
But yeah, the secret of life is enjoying the passing of time.
Beautiful saying.
My nigga.
There you go. All right. Beautiful. Thanks for talking to me, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
See you folks.
Thanks for feeding my dream, man. Because if not for you people that buy my work, oh boy, how would I keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we're happy to, man, as we see the evolution.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right.
Could we get a
So this is Oka's work.
We're taking a photo? Okay. I don't know how to.
Huh?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How are you enjoying the show?
I'm loving the show. How are you enjoying the show?
Wonderful. Like, it's great to see young talent, right?
Yeah. Oh, another way? Yeah. All right, I think I'm almost done this year. I don't think I'm going to do the second floor tonight. I think I'm going to... Did that. I haven't done this. This is cool. Is this one of your work? You're one of the artists for this? Yeah. You're so familiar to me. I know you.
Do you?
Yeah. You're an artist, community person.
He's an artist.
You're an artist.
I'm not an artist.
Oh, you're not. Your work is in the show upstairs? No, not yet.
She's a budding artist.
It's coming though, right?
Coming, yes, of course.
Beautiful.
Nice to meet you. I'm trying to make new friends everywhere, but very few. So I don't want to
if I did this before. Yeah, I did this before, I think. But I love that. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. It's like sort of images of.
My dad lost his stepfather.
I'll take it. Love this. I think I've seen everything in here. Oh no, I haven't done that over there.
By way of free spins on CDs.
Ah, this one I haven't done yet. Are one of you the artists?
Yes, we're both the artists.
You're both the artists of this? Ah, tell me about a joint together?
Oh, no.
So you work together to create pieces, like one paints over here, one paints over there? Okay, so this is, which pieces are yours?
These are mine.
Those ones down there, and yours is this one up here. All right, so tell me about you, tell me about the work, tell me about you. Who are you? What's your names?
Alright, I'm Jamira. My artist name is Just J Art, and I do both acrylic paintings and digital illustrations. This piece is an acrylic painting with gold leafing. It's titled In and Out of Love, and it's really about the connection that you have to people that you hold dear to your heart, hobbies, things that you love. It doesn't have to be a person, it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It's just the thing that you love, that you hold dear to your heart. It's about the connection you have when you're together and the connection that you still hold even when you're far apart. So yeah, that's my piece.
And yourself?
My name is Isabel. I go by Alice Precision, and I focus on acrylic paint mainly, but I do a range of different things. And yeah, I've been creative my entire life. I started painting professionally in 2020, pandemic of course. And yeah, these pieces are called tandem, and they're conjoined pieces so you can move them around and they compile together. And these reflect the relationship that I have with my older sister and the relationship that I have with Black women in general.
Excellent. And what's your IG?
My Instagram, you can find me at Ellis Precision.
How do you spell it, just to make sure?
ELLASPRECISION.
Ah, see? The whole way. And yours? What's your IG?
Mine is justj.art, so JUSTJ.ART.
Great. Thank you for talking to me.
Because you always try it.
Symbology.
saw her, I'm like, oh my god.
Starting remarks upstairs.
Okay.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you.
Having the support.
Are you one of the artists?
Yeah.
Where's your work?
My work is there. Do you like live streaming or something?
No, I'm documenting.
Okay. What's your name?
Douglas.
Douglas. My name is Ayan. Nice to meet you.
Say it again?
Ayan.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Okay. Not Ayana. Ayan.
No. People always
Oh,
call
is
me
that-
Ayan.
Yeah. So your work is this work. Beautiful. So tell me about the work. How would you describe it?
So I like to create artwork that's very cultural based. So mainly a lot of Black Muslim women. And I like to use themes of like strength and resilience, nurture as well, nurturing like women in my culture, usually the backbone. And a lot of African cultures are the backbone of like communities through their nurturing food, nurturing people. So I like to do that, and I really enjoy color. I like blues, as you can tell, but I also like to contrast it with like bright reds. Yeah, and I like to play around with color to like also bring a different type of feel to the painting outside of like the actual narrative. Yeah. Thank you.
And what's your IG?
Oh, my Instagram is Ayan, Ayan dot Musa, so M-U-S-E. Yeah, that's my Instagram.
And have you always created? You always been somebody who's just made things, drawn, reflected things?
Yeah, so I would say like in middle school, I loved visual arts, even in high school too. And I ended up putting that to the side and going the science route in my undergrad. But when I finished school and I had some downtime, I went back into painting. And yeah, I just stuck with it because I had a lot of downtime, and yeah, I used to just create like mainly like cartoon stuff, anime, and then I got into like figurative painting, and now I'm kind of exploring like abstract figurative paintings and color. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for talking to me.
Thanks, yeah.
Bye. Okay. And here you've got more people who want to see your work.
Yeah, the daughter's keep. Yeah, it's beautiful. What do you think about it?
Ah, that's what I want. Don't go away. Are you one of the artists?
I am one of the artists.
Oh, you're taking them somewhere? Sorry.
Yeah, we can join.
Oh no, I was gonna hear about your work. Like,
Okay. Okay.
do you have another piece somewhere
Yeah,
upstairs?
there's another. So I'm actually taking them to the other piece.
Okay, go ahead.
We can go together.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm doing it here, so I'll catch you when you come back. Oh wow, it suddenly got really quiet.
Yes. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm looking at what she's wearing.
That first one. Oh my god, we have so many people in public. It's crazy.
I have to ask you. I'm just seeing what you're wearing.
Yeah.
These tabbies.
No. It's the yeah.
Yeah.
What is that knit?
Cross. I don't know
it's
what the knit
great.
is, but it's from
And there's
Cross.
pockets? Are there pockets?
It's cutouts.
No, I just put my hands in it.
It's like a lattice work. It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, I like the design.
I just saw it.
That's
Now
why
wait.
I bought it.
Okay, that's cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
You too, though. This hat is incredible.
Yes.
And these boots?
And the sweater too.
What are these, Bottega?
Yeah.
Beautiful boots.
Oh, very stylish.
Color.
Color.
We're coming to an art show. We're supposed to do a little something.
I should have. I'm wearing a little Lubaina Hamid painting underneath. I shouldn't have. Lubaina Hamid.
Yeah. I saw
She's amazing. Yeah, I bought it at I went to the Tate in London and saw her show.
Oh, super
It's like this
cool.
crazy retrospective. I think she's the oldest artist to win the Turner Prize.
Wow, yeah, no, I love her work.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
Love your
I
shirt.
think I saw it, hers was at a new museum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's great.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Are you an artist too?
No, I'm a writer. Well, I guess some people call that
An art, yeah.
an art.
Yeah.
What do you write? What kind of stuff do you write?
I write fiction for myself, and then it'll be public eventually. But I also do a lot of like journalistic writing, essays,
Cool.
and features. Sometimes about art, sometimes about music, sometimes about the film.
What's your name?
Connor.
And what's your IG?
Nope Connor.
N-O-P-E?
Connor.
Oh wow, why Nope Connor?
I think because people were always calling me like different names, and I'd be like, nope, it's Connor.
Oh, that's very interesting.
And it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what's your fit?
I'm wearing some Issey Miyake.
I was thinking, because I'm seeing all those pleats.
Yeah, and some loafers.
Super
It's
cool.
good.
Love it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Shall we?
Where can we see all this?
My YouTube channel is VIS
VIS.
RIA.
RIA. Okay.
VIS space RIA. But if you put VIS RIA, it will all come up. Thank you.
Cool. I'll catch you on YouTube.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, it just got quiet. Where'd everybody go? Everybody is gone. Is the art show closing? Is it done?
I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of talking upstairs.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
They're trying to get everybody out? Where's my date? What's happening?
How's it going?
Is this the formal part of the show?
Thank you, everyone. So grateful to see you folks here. I know this is truly a pretty night.
Is there enough space for all of us?
So
Can we fit?
grateful for folks joining us. I was on my way in here just reflecting on this being 1 year since opening. It's been 5 years since we last did this. And so, yeah, it's just been really, still working through some technical things. But yeah, just a really beautiful night, and I know that Torontonians really struggle with cold weather and wind, so I appreciate you all for being here. But tonight, yeah, as the weather changes, I'm always reminded of, you know, in the fall there's death, but that is part of rebirth and life, and so I'm reminded here as we stand on these lands as part of Takaranto that we acknowledge those who have been the original and traditional stewards of these lands. The Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Wendat peoples, the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations peoples, all of those folks and their communities have ensured that these lands are here and available for us to be present on and gathered here tonight. And as people of African descent, or also Indigenous people, I'm grateful for ancestors who join us today who came here involuntarily oftentimes or made tough migration patterns to come to these lands. And so we, as Indigenous peoples, as peoples of immigrants, we recognize that we're all treaty peoples and we walk together in making a commitment to reconciliation. So just wanted to acknowledge those who join us in the room tonight, who are visible, who are invisible, and I know that our ancestors would look at this room, of diverse people, of people from the continent, from Somalia, from Nigeria, from Eritrea, from Zambia, from Ghana, from Jamaica, from Trinidad. You know, it's just so beautiful to see our diaspora and our allies in one room and celebrate tonight, which is all about celebrating Black creativity. This fair has been, you know, something that we created, yes, like 5 years ago, in an effort to really connect folks who are interested in art, who are lovers of art, who are interested in collecting but don't know, where to go. I'm often asked, who can I support? Who's up and coming? Who should I put in my home? Who's doing abstract? And I'm like, you need a place. You need a place to be able to regularly see Black artists, to see what they're creating, to understand how to collect work and, cultivate your own taste. And so the idea of a Black Art Fair was born in 2019. I'll shout out Sanique and Adome, who were our original production team, bringing that together in this space previous to its renovation, so it was quite rough. And shout out to all the artists here tonight who were part of that fair. I see Jamala here, I see Kana here, who trusted us with their work back in 2019. Shout out to the collectors who bought work at that fair. It was a huge affirmation for me that there are collectors, that there are folks who are interested and want to see our work and want to buy work from Black artists, but they didn't know where to go. And so fast forward $12 million and a renovation of this facility that we're in now. Took us 3 years, but we opened our doors last November, last fall, and we knew that quite soon after we needed to put back on the art fair and bring together all these artists that we are constantly in communication with and showing their work and creating a space for collectors to be able to connect with them. So I'm really, really pleased that we've been able to transform this space in this way and show you 25 artists from across the diaspora who are just so brilliant in the ways that they're capturing our homes, nostalgia and memory of where their lands are, whether that's on the continent or in the Caribbean. They're challenging us to think about, new ways forward through Afrofuturist ideas. So many surreal works that really struck me in the curatorial process was like, we're not necessarily just grounded in the here and now, but the possible and the potential. And so I think together they're really a snapshot of what Black Canadian, uniquely Black Canadian experiences. And so, I think I'm really excited for you folks to all see the work. I know you guys have been purchasing the work. So shout out to our new collectors and our returning collectors. Yes, lots of rough dots, love to see it. And make sure you chat to the artists who are here tonight and learn more about their practice and learn more about what they're working on. The biggest investment that we can make in our artists to ensure that we have another generation of artists is to ensure that we're investing in their work and we're following them and we're supporting them and showing up for them. And all of you did that tonight, so give yourselves a round of applause. And that's how we ensure that we see ourselves in our own image, right? I think one of the other important things about tonight is that we're not painting, we're not creating for other eyes. We're creating for our community, and we're ensuring that not necessarily like the images we see on TV or in the paper or in movies, where so often the white gaze informs how we show up and how we're depicted. But tonight is about on our own terms, for us, by us, and so really incredible work that's doing all of that. With my last few minutes, I'll say, this wouldn't be possible without an amazing team. I want to shout out our co-curator, Tony Garoua, who's been on this journey of NIA Center for a very long time, but joined us on this particular project, and I'm so grateful to have his eye and experience in this journey. I want to shout out the NIA Center team. To them. Not only for this event, but for constantly showing up and putting forth the most amazing programs and ideas and working from literally a blank page to a whole program and experience. And every day there's young people in this building who are being shaped by our youth team. There are artists in this room who benefit from professional development and support. And now there's a community that's around them, supporting them, and that's all of you. So shout outs to our team and our board for pushing us forward. And of course our funders who generously supported this event tonight, the Ontario Arts Council, Canadian Heritage, Meridian Bank. Special shout out to Kevin Vanderkamp, who just came in last minute with a little bag. Appreciate you. And Chef Femi, who has the charcuterie downstairs from Earl's, generously supporting as well. So thank you to Chef Femi. So I'm Alika, and I'm the executive director and co-curator here. And I said it, but I'm just really, really moved by all of you being here and supporting the 25 amazing artists. Please get your program guide, look them up, follow them, support them, and make sure you come back to Nia Center next week for a comedy show.
Okay, everybody can hear me, great. So before I start saying anything, can we just like take a look around the room and take in what's happening in this moment? Everybody just make eye contact with somebody. And take in...
You're so beautiful.
It's beautiful. But take in that we are literally, we are all participating in history right now. And it's a big deal, so give a round of applause for that, please. I want to start by thanking the Nia Center team. Like Alika said, I'm an independent artist and I came in specifically for this project, but it was such a privilege to see the inner workings of the Nia Center and just how everyone contributes in a really beautiful way, plays their part, and none of this would be possible if everyone didn't put their energy into this, and it's a really beautiful outcome. So Sneak, Alika, Connor, Rika, Margaret, anyone that I'm forgetting, who else am I? Help me out. Yes, Ikram, yes. All of you are also awesome, and thank you for being a part of it. This is also a really huge full circle moment for me, not only because I worked with Nia, but in 2017, 2016, I was a part of an art auction event, just attending really, but I saw $130,000 worth of artwork be sold in 30 minutes, and there were no Black artists in that room. And so it was literally mind-blowing to me when I saw it. I couldn't believe what I witnessed, and I looked around the room and I said, are any of these artists? And they said no. And a mentor of mine was also in the space, and he tapped me on the shoulder and he said, we need this for our community. We need this to happen for our community. And so whenever I was in the right rooms, taking the right meetings with people, I would just propose this idea. I would just say, hey, I'm looking to do something like this. And then eventually, Alika and I crossed paths, and she brought me onto this project, and here we are. So I could literally cry. This is such a beautiful moment. So yeah, round of applause for that. So I want to thank the Nia Center, but most importantly, I want to thank the artists. So if you are here, can you please raise your hand? Yes, give it up to conversations, connect with folks. If you have already purchased artwork, I also encourage you to get to know the person. Know the person whose work you just collected and purchased, and build a connection with them, because if you bought into them, if you invested in them, you believe in them, and so you should follow their journey as well. It's not just about owning the artwork, it's about actually going on that journey. So I wanted to say that. And can y'all please give a round of applause for yourselves for being here. We had this conversation and I thought about this, and I'm like, I speak to some elder artists sometimes, and I'm like, this is the furthest thing from possible if we looked at this 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Black artists couldn't even get a grant 50 years ago, right? But here, 30 years ago, yeah, in very recent history. So it's really important to acknowledge this moment. And damn, man, I don't know what else to say other than thank you. Just thank you for having me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Please engage in community, connect with each other. We have so much more to build, and this is just the beginning. So I can't wait to see what next year looks like, the year after that, the year after that. Thank you.
Yeah, that really concludes the opening remarks. If you have any questions about the work, interested in sales, you can talk to either one of us. Of course, you would have seen wine and drinks at the bar there. And don't forget, you have to see the work on this floor. I know some folks didn't realize there was work up here. So yeah, spread the word, share the word. We are open tomorrow from 11 to 8, Sunday 12 to 6. So come back, bring a friend, share it on Insta. And on Sunday at 1, we're doing a panel that Tony's going to moderate on the art of collecting. So if you're not sure what art collecting is about, how to get started, how it all works, Tony, Ashley Mackenzie Barnes, an amazing collector, curator, creative director, Emily Croning, who's the assistant curator at the AGO, will be in conversation as well with Komi Olaf, who's one of the visual artists participating in the show. So come through on Sunday at 1. Thank you all for being here.
Entirely right. No, you're entirely right.
I love how you turn around right into my camera.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. How are you? What's this? Documentary footage.
I love the color. I love the outfit.
So I decided, Dion, that I'll come back tomorrow after I come from Hamilton and to see this. I'm looking at this floor because, as you saw,
Well, this floor is actually just,
the hallway.
there's like maybe only 2 artists really. Like one piece that is about 4 different pieces.
Really?
And yeah, there's 3 artists. There's 3 artists. And it's just the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe I'll just get it done.
You could
Just
actually.
done it and okay. But I love how you just find these spots.
I need a phone so that we can get your shoes further back. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Thank you for always looking out. It's like,
Proof that you were here.
I know. Look at where I was. Oh, I did a thing of my family that I found. And you can hear my voice, but I'm not in it. Yeah. And it happens all the time. I just realized this is Mom. Is this your mom?
Yeah.
Hi. Remember when I first met you?
I met you at Nathan Phillips.
Yes. And I saw you in this great green.
Thank you.
I was like, bye, because we're both doing color.
Yes.
And I didn't realize it was you. I thought you were just some young girl running around.
Yeah, well, I am. I'm still.
I mean, you are, but I thought you were like, you know, when you were the group of young women, I thought, oh, and I just walked by, you're like, oh, cool, cute, whatever. And so then I saw you with him, I was like, wait a minute, that's Tommy. You must be really proud. Like, he's just...
Well, I'm really proud of him.
And I went to his Gradix show.
Yes. Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I went to the Gradix show.
You did it well.
He's documented constantly on my video.
That's awesome.
So people are tracking and seeing how he's evolving.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Huh?
I'm just saying bye.
Oh, okay.
I like the Jamaica ring.
Huh?
The Jamaica ring.
Yeah, I got it from Treasure Isle on Eglinton West, just by Oakwood.
Okay.
Yeah. And apparently they're the only place that has them, because even when I'm in Jamaica, people stop me and go, where'd you get that ring? And I'm like, I'm sure you can get it here. They said they don't see it. So yeah. Hold on, no, the t-shirt, the sweatshirt. That's Huey Newton, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna move your hair a little bit. Great. That's all I can see, but Wow, great, excellent, thank you.
Like, you black people in England, okay?
How's your son?
He's good. He's here.
Oh, what is he now? Is he like 20?
He's 16. He's in a blue suit somewhere around.
Blue suits. I look for the blue. I think I saw him.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They grow so quickly.
I know. I was in Jamaica the other day, and all my young nephews are like, I'm like, some of them are going, who are you? Uncle Douglas is. I'm like, what happened? It's because, you know, they get into that mature phase all of a sudden.
He put on his suit. I didn't dress him. He put on his suit.
Well, you know,
coming
he's
to support. So.
He's 16. Of course he's not. You don't need to dress him. What? You're expected to dress him at 16?
You know, he still comes to check with me. I mean, his mama is a fashionista. So.
Does he dress you? Does he recommend things and...
Yeah, like there are things where he's like, he'll look at my shoes or something and be like, and then sometimes they're wonderful. So I'm like, you have no style, please. I'm not taking any advice from you. But he will come and check in with me and be like, or something. He won't even ask. He'll just come and like, just like stand, you know?
Right.
And I just wait.
Wow. Anyway, good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, I'm wondering to see
Yes,
the art
thank
up
you
here.
for like capturing Toronto.
I try not to sometimes, but then
Why?
I can't help myself. It's like, oh my God, look at all this amazing stuff.
It helps people to be involved even when they're not involved.
Yeah.
And this is archival work that you're doing.
Yeah.
It's artistry in its own way.
It's true. It's true, because I even go back and look at footage I have of buildings that are gone, events that don't happen anymore, people who are gone.
Right.
I have a lot of people.
In their zone when they weren't focusing on taking a photo or video. And
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
That's a show I want to see.
Yeah, well, it may come, it may happen.
All right, let's go find the same man.
All right. Okay, you too.
I know. My husband literally before, while I was in the he was like, listen.
Sorry, I just want to say hi, but I just love this.
Right?
I love that we're doing color, right? Everybody else is black, yeah, but we're doing color. I saw the pop and I'm loving it. Ooh, this is great. This is great. Wow. This is excellent. Wow. And this is like, wow. Yeah. It's like a tapestry, right?
It's beautiful. But look at the back. That's
And what I love with work like this, you can touch it.
Yes, I know.
Oh yeah, because it has the other relief. Right? Yeah. And the color, right? Yeah. No, it's great.
And I was looking at it, and I saw the project.
Only $9.50? Wow. Hey. Is this your work? Your work? No?
My work is downstairs. So my work is downstairs, the charcuterie board.
It's because you have your jacket on. I didn't even see. No, but he has a jacket on, right? So I thought somebody told me. All right. Cool. Oh dear. It says do not touch, but we've been touching. Interesting, the faces.
Oh no.
Oh, this one's gone. Oh, I remember this guy's work. I love this work. Wow.
You are going work.
I think I should keep buying work. You know, I'm in favor of keeping work.
Telling you, right? You can make the policy afterwards. That
Yeah,
I can catch up.
Are you one of the artists? No? You're not one of the artists.
So is it just a fan?
Oh, this might be your work.
No, he's here somewhere. I know when he's gone, but he's here. This is so Oh, the girl? Oh, yeah, good girl husband. They've been trying to have kids for a long time, and they never Oh, my sister always explains everything, the culture, right? So the girl got intrigued, and she's like, oh, I want that. She's like, okay. Because she's like, you know, to us it's nothing, we see it all the time, right? So she gave it to her. After that, I don't have it back in. She had like 4 kids. I swear to God, I swear she took within a year. She started working. Never gave it back.
She kept it. She probably passed it on to the next family member.
I'm Nigerian, and we have. You hear about this story.
You guys really care too much.
It is very It's just, I don't know, with modernization, right?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
very hard
But see,
to.
my husband is Nigerian, and I love artwork, so I used to have all the artworks in my house. And he would like, when we bought our house, when you come to the art, you don't know what you're buying because some people are different. So for you, so you probably know, that's where you see that small little miniature. Yeah. You end up buying this little small little, but it's not the mask. I love the mask and everything. That's it.
I do believe in that, the binding of spiritual elements. And I'm Muslim, so what are gems into all these things? And it's getting more and more understandable as to why he didn't want that.
I know. And I was like, it's your future. Why would you not celebrate it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we know it's not something we're putting into it. You know what I mean? We're not putting the energy in it. I believe it's the energy. You know what I mean?
I just feel like there's a.
This one, I think these two today. So are we together in office. That's I trust you. I gotta make these out billable out. You know
different people. Is it a video? Yes. I'm done with you.
Watch the video of that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And you look so good. I really love this outfit.
Sister, your phone died.
Oh no. Let me tell you, he's gonna have a live.
Where does
You're
this
the
all go?
only one me not talk to really. You show me your fashion, you welcome me, but you don't say anything besides, I mean, I heard your, which is probably it, but anything else you want to say about tonight?
Oh, we need to see the photo.
I just feel very, grateful that we're at this point where we have like a collection of community who are around and supporting artists, and it really moved me to just see the 25 artists together. Even I don't get to see that. It's like you usually work with one person here, two people here, you do a group show, but it's so rare that you see so many artists from so many different backgrounds doing different work, different generations, all together in a room. And so just really moving to know that we're investing in and supporting and sustaining artists to continue creating. So that's the thing that just makes me the most excited.
Beautiful. And what next for Nia?
Well, next week we have a comedy show, next Friday. In December we're doing our holiday party again, Festive Fuse. So lots is coming.
So pause 1 second. Xanalin's son, who I've known since you were a toddler running around. And now big man, 16. Anyway, I just saw your mom and I was like, oh, where's your son? And she's like, oh, he's a big man dressing himself. How you doing? Good. Good to see you. I'm Douglas, by the way.
My name's oh, you don't like
Yeah. No, tell me your name though.
I'm Masai.
Nice. Perfect. All right.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Thanks.
See you.
I was gonna say, ours is good. I didn't know that we were preserving the.
You are a star.
I don't love it. We don't love
Everybody needs one.
I need to turn my phone.
So, you said a comedy show, but I mean just generally in the big scheme of things, because now you've done the build. Beautiful, by the way. I was in that space once, so I remember when they were digging it out.
Yes, you came for that.
Yeah, and I have a video whole footage of that. And then now all this. So what's the big grander next big step for Nia, you think?
Well, I feel like we're still piloting a lot of things, being able to do our first theater performance here, do our first dance show here, like actually utilizing the space in the way that we've designed it. We just got projectors in July, so now we've done, a couple of film screenings.
Beautiful.
So to me, there's a full couple years of just like development and then being able to put on different kinds of productions and actually using the space and gathering community to see different kinds of art forms.
Right.
I'm really excited, before you even know it, but we're gonna do like a Met Gala, pre-screening fashion moment for the fashion girlies, of course, to be invited. But just being able to extend ourselves into different art forms,
right,
and give people experiences
Excellent.
in those. So that's really.
I like that though, because one of the things that pressures us sometimes is to constantly next, right? Just sometimes also be in the moment. And also rest.
Everything is new,
Yeah.
So we have to try it all for the first time, and everyone's like, how are you gonna grow this? And I'm like, I'm not into growth. Growth is us doing things consistently, regularly, having, it being easy for us because we've done it. Everything is new now. So it all feels like, you're pulling it up.
Excellent.
So I want to just be able to say, we did that before, we're doing it again.
Excellent. Well, you're good. You're the last word, so tell me to stop because it's an hour and almost 50 minutes.
And we want the footage. We want tea.
All right. Good night.
Thank you.
And there you have it, folks. That's it. It's a wrap.